Hi ladies and welcome to my channel. In today's video we have a to-do list that is basically full of cleaning and decorating for Christmas. If you are new here, my name is Marta. I am a full-time working mom of two, and on my channel you're gonna see a lot of content about house and time management. So if this is the content that you are interested in, make sure that you subscribe down below and let's get into the video. So my to-do list had to take down any fall decorations. So this is a day after Thanksgiving. That's when I always take down fall decor, and that's when our family tradition is to decorate for Christmas and put up a Christmas tree. I also have to do a lot of laundry. I have to clean up my office and basically the living room. So since I was already taking down the decor and decorating, I figured this would be a perfect day to do as much as clean up, including any deep cleaning tasks on my list for the living area. So that was things like baseboards, cleaning behind the couch, and cleaning the light fixture above the dining room table. And lastly, I also put down my list for the playroom to be picked up. This was basically for my kids. I did not have an intention of going there and cleaning up. Since they were home and they were playing there all day, this was something we just left for the end of the day for them to pick it up. So once I took down the fall decor, I moved on to my office. And that was because my son was still sleeping and I really wanted to wait for him so he can be part of putting up a Christmas tree. Like I said, this was a family tradition, so instead of just sitting around and waiting for him, I decided to just go after and add an item on my to-do list to get something accomplished in that time. Watched my previous video when I was cleaning in the office, you can clearly see that white cabinet or stand is my dumping ground in the office, so I am trying to figure out a better solution, whether to put in like a bin over there, because it just bothers me when it just piles up weekly. On a weekly basis, there's a pile on that cabinet. So I'm gonna probably go to a home goods store and see if I can come up with something to put it over there so it doesn't look as cluttered as it does right now. So the next thing we moved on to was putting up a Christmas tree. And I always look forward to this day. Like I said before, our tradition is to do it the day after Thanksgiving. So let me know in the comments, when do you put up your Christmas tree? Does it really depend? Do you always have the same date? It seems like this year a lot of people put it up very, very early because of the crazy year that it has been. So let me know in the comments, what is your tradition for putting up Christmas tree? And clearly I didn't record a lot when we were putting up the Christmas tree. I feel like that task takes forever, especially for my tree, because my lights are not part of the tree. Like I have to put them up every year. It was just taking so long that I figured I'm just gonna show you the end result and keep going with my cleaning. So obviously after I put up a Christmas tree, there was a lot of things on the floor. So I wanted to quickly vacuum the floor so we are not spreading all the dust throughout the house. And now we have moved on to day 2. This is pretty typical for my videos lately that I don't finish my to-do list. So this was Saturday. So we just picked up our groceries from Walmart and some things from the Dollar Tree. And clearly you can see that the house is pretty messy. There were some leftover from the Christmas decor, a sink full of dishes, and a lot of groceries to put away. It never seems as I have that many things that I got until I literally put them on the table. So I wanted to make sure the first thing we did is to put them away. And next I moved on to the kitchen island. So like I said before, in my office, that little cabinet is my dumping ground. This is in the kitchen. In our living area, the kitchen island is definitely our dumping ground. We just basically put anything that we don't know what to do with or we don't have time to put away right away. Everything ends up on a kitchen island. So let me know in the comments, do you have a dumping ground in your house? Is it also somewhere in your kitchen or is it another room? And I have bought those little lights in Costco probably a month or even two ago. I never had them and I thought it was a really cute idea to use as Christmas decor. And quite honestly, it can be used for any decorations throughout the year, really. It doesn't have to be Christmas specifically. But as you're gonna see later on in the video, they really did turn out pretty cute. And since we don't have a fireplace, our stockings are always on the kitchen island. So as you saw, I just did a quick check-in on the Playroom. They were doing a pretty good job of putting things away. The problem with them cleaning in the Playroom by themselves is that it takes them forever because they basically start playing as they are cleaning. So it's always a process. I always have to tell them, well, did you finish cleaning? And they're like, oh yeah, we forgot. We started playing with this. So I don't know if your kids do it the same way, but I think it's pretty funny how long it takes them to pick up a few things from the floor. And as they were doing that, I came into the living room and decided to pick up whatever was on the floor because I wanted to clean the floors. I vacuumed the day before, as you saw, but I never cleaned behind the couch and I never mopped the floor. So I kind of had to vacuum again and mop the floor as well. And it truly always amazes me how much stuff we have under that couch. It's basically if we are missing a small toy, it's an almost a guarantee that something is under the couch. And literally the day after we cleaned up all the stuff under the couch, my daughter told me that one of her markers went under it. So it didn't last long when we had nothing under the couch. And the last thing I was doing was putting the laundry away, and my camera died off. So I didn't get to show you the whole thing. But that is basically it. I was exhausted at the end of the day. I was glad I have finished cleaning everything and that my Christmas decorations were up. I did not clean the baseboards in the entire house. So that is something I have to move on to the next to-do list. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it gave you some motivation to clean, to decorate if you have not already. And as always, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time.